Thank you so much for joining me today. Where have I come to? I've come to Bray. I've already been here. Take a look behind me. The Hinds Head. I came here last time. It's owned by Heston Blumenthal, and I've got to tell you, I had a fantastic fish and chip meal. Absolutely awesome. However, I've been around the country and I've had some brilliant fish and chips from fish and chip shops, and the one up in Anstruther, that was fantastic. Some of the ones in Yorkshire, they were truly amazing as well. So I'm coming back because loads of you said, actually, is this the best you've ever had? And I'm kind of like, well, I've done this ages ago, about a year ago. Is it the best? It was certainly up there. It was certainly very good. I want to try it again. I want to see what else is available as well. Looking forward to this one. As always, let's give it a go. Come on, let's make it. Let's hope it's as good as last time, even better than last time. So here we are, once again in the bar area. I really enjoyed this bar. Last time I came here, I stayed here for like an hour and a half afterwards, really soaked in the atmosphere. It's just a beautiful pub. However, it's got a restaurant area there behind the cameraman. Take a look at that menu. I'm going to order off the bar menu, but take a look at that very interesting menu. What am I going to order? I'm going to order the fish and chips again. It's gone up slightly in price. It's now £31. So I wonder if it's elevated in quality. Hey, who knows? I'm also going to get some bread with that. That's £5, Scotch egg £8, and a sausage roll £7, because I want to see what else is available and the quality. The amazing thing here though, staff absolutely fantastic, but it is just so relaxing. I'm sitting here and I feel kind of like, dear, you know, this is kind of my atmosphere. I do enjoy a quality pub. I really like a quality pub, and this is quality all over it. But again, it's all about the quality of this fish and chips, and it's haddock. Now they've asked skin on, skin off. I've asked for it exactly as I had it last time, which is the skin on as well. So yeah, I understand. £31 for fish and chips, that's super, super expensive. However, I am comparing a restaurant here with, if you like, quintessentially fish and chip shops. This is up there. The last time I came here, I met Michel Rouge Jr., and I have to say he was incredibly nice. No celebrities today, unfortunately, but who knows? It's early days, isn't it? I'm looking forward to this. I am. Loads of you have been here as well. So on the back of the last video I've done, loads of you have come here, and loads of you said, Gary, that was amongst the best I've ever had. So yeah.
Just regarding the snacks and fish and chips, it was the sausage roll, bread, Scotch egg.
That's it.
And you ordered fish and chips?
Yes.
Would you like them to all come together, or
no?
fish and chips
If I have the snacks first,
snacks first, yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Any allergies at all?
No allergies. No, all good. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, now you know exactly what I ordered because you just reconfirmed it to me. So all in all, looking forward to it, but I'm hoping again it's up there. See you very soon with the snacks arrive. You have to love the presentation. Simple, on these wooden boards. What can I say? So there's a Scotch egg with some mayonnaise. Then I've got some prune ketchup. Take a look at them. Sausage roll. And then the bread. Bread. And one place to start. Start with the Scotch egg. So what do? Go through the middle. Let's take the top off. This is going to go wrong, we know it. Oh well. That's a quail's egg in there. It's got the sausage meat all around. Straight away, as I was cutting there, the breadcrumb on the outside, very crispy. Mayonnaise. Then look, take a look here. Colour of that mayonnaise. Oh dear, that was wrong. That was just. How do you get carried away over a Scotch egg? I shouldn't have had it on its own to start with, but the mayonnaise is homemade mayonnaise, and the zing of the lemon out of that is well, is outrageously good. I'm going to do this again. Needs zero seasoning, and you take a look here, you can see the sea salt there, all there. I want to take that off. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to put it on the plate because it's just going to get a little bit. And as you take it close up in there, you can see the yolk. It's just perfect. It's coming out of the sausage. Oh, it's come completely out now. Oh gosh, gosh, gosh. It's the seasoning in the sausage meat, and obviously then you've got the yolk and the richness of that yolk combining with the crunch of the breadcrumb as well. That is sensational. You know, I'd only complain that I want it a little bit bigger, but then again they'd have to get a bigger one of them, wouldn't they? You know, that is excellent. It's nice and warm as well, so obviously it's just come out of wherever, out of the fryer or the oven or whatever. That is bang. That's there. That's naughty. Just want to move these around a little bit. Straight onto the sausage roll. Take a look. Actually, take a look at that, because I had it at Jeremy Clarkson's and his was a lot bigger. I think his was £5.50, something in them region, or that region. See some herbs in the sausage there. Nice golden colour to the pastry as well. Mm-hmm. That pastry. The pastry's giving me a headache. It's that good. It's buttery. It's crumbly. And it's delightful. But again, no seasoning required on that sausage. I'm a bit interested to see with this prune ketchup. That's very similar in taste to brown sauce, but it's a lot sweeter. But does it go together? That's a silly question. Of course it goes together. Is it worth the money? Now this is the big equation, isn't it? Is it up there with some of the best I've ever had? Easily. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'll hit the bread in a second, but I am actually monstrously enjoying them. I'm not necessarily monstrously enjoying the price equation, but that's the issue, isn't it? You know the prices before you come in here. That is it. You know the prices. You're paying for the service, the ambience, the quality. You're paying for everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish everything up here. I'm going to save this potato honey sourdough bread for the fish and chips. You've got to have a bit of bread with your fish and chips, haven't you? Although saying that, potato and honey sourdough, that's not your normal, is it? I am enjoying it. Pure quality. Take a look there as well. Take a close up on the butter. It's stamped in there, the maker. And again, just an added touch, isn't it? Just an added touch. Right, back into you. See you guys very soon. God, look at that richness. Oh, get it all in there. Get it in, Gaz, get it in. All of it. So what have we got here? Obviously the fish, then some deodorant. No, I've done that last time, that was a bit boring. Well, I'm being a bit boring. Triple cooked chips. Now Heston actually created these, so fair play, not him, these particular ones, but he created the concept of triple cooked chips. Let me chuck them on there so you can see how many's on there. Now that's the only complaint. I'd like to see some more. How much are potatoes? Come on, Heston, chuck a few more on there. And you've got a chippy dip, some mushy peas, curry sauce, and a lemon, which is very kind of them because obviously it's got a cold or it doesn't feel very well because they've put a blanket around it. So, yeah, where do I start? What do I start? We've got to start with the fish. I've got to tell you, the whiteness of the haddock is outrageous, but it's the flavour that's there. Oh yeah. Breaking the wall behind me. Let's get into this batter. Let's try the batter just on its own. That's crispy. Oh, the bubbles, that's what's different because they create a lightness and a little bit of a sweetness in there. That's super unusual. I'm sorry about this. I've got to do that one more time. Those of you are going to complain about the price, but that is honestly awesomely good. Awesomely good. Wow. The beer batter, you can actually taste some beer coming through as well. It's not like you're tasting loads of beer, but it adds flavour, and that's what the issue is. So many times I go to fish and chip shops, and there's no flavour to the batter, but that batter is just, it's incredible batter. Incredible. Onto the chips now. As I said earlier, I really wish there was more chips because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's about a dozen there.
I can't find it.
They are roast potatoes in chip form. They're sensational, absolutely sensational. Kind of covered it all, and the cameraman. Just onto the vinegar. That is half malt vinegar and half onion vinegar. So they have obviously the onions and they mix them all together. You can see little bits in there. I haven't tried that. Now onto the chippy dip. Let's remind you of scraps in the chip shop. So there's all the ends of the smaller pieces of chips. Put it all in. And it does. No idea where he invents these flavours from or how he does it. Onto these guys. Need a bit of help here, Gary. Drop it in there. Wow. Mint. That is the fundamental flavour. The peas themselves are very, very sweet. They are sensational. They are sensational mushy peas. Look at the colour. Again, look in the colour in that light. That is the exact way I like to see my peas. Flavour-wise, they're the best mushy peas I've ever had. Ever. By miles. You come here into the curry sauce. Do you know what I'm going to say something? Really and truly, these chips need zero, and I mean absolutely no help because they are delightful. Tiny kick. Yep, tiny kick. Nice sweetness, but it's the consistency in there. There's no lumps, there's nothing in there. Oh, well, I don't mind it going on the bread because I'm going to use that in a minute. In fact, I'll put some on there now. Really like that consistency, and I like the flavour even more. Onto you. Can't leave you out. You nice? No, you're nice and hot now, yeah. All right. On there. Putting everything to use here. Everything's a good use. Put a bit of vinegar on there as well. Does it add to the flavour? Does it need any help? That's the thing I keep saying. It doesn't really need anything. Guys, that fish is so good. That's a nice thick piece of haddock, and do you know what? It's the first time that this competes with other fish and chip shops that do everything in beef dripping. Wow. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to create something. Do you know, I'm feeling as though I'm wasting a couple of chips here because I don't really want to do it because the chips are sensationally good. As I say, I just wish there was more. What I'm going to do, I'm going to finish up and then get the bill, and I'm going to see you outside. I understand why it's so highly rated here. You know, so many people come here just for the fish and chips, and I fully understand why. I'd come back here again. There's no doubts about that. Well, I did come back, didn't I? So, okay, I'll see you outside. Oh, dear me. My second and probably my last visit to the Hinds Head. I really enjoyed that. Going to run through everything very quickly. The Scotch egg, fantastic. Sausage roll, fantastic. What made them two was actually the two dips that went with them. They were fantastic as well. You know, all together, great combinations. The fish and chips. Before I say go on about the fish and chips, sourdough bread. That was great, making a sandwich out of it. But it was the butter. I'm going to have to find out what that butter was, and I'll actually put it in the description if I can find out what it is, and just let you know. That was absolutely sensational, as was the fish and chips. Oh dear, 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 dear. Going on to the dips, that chippy dip, that's just genius, just very, very clever. Brilliant flavour to it. The mushy peas. Now, I'm a real pain when it comes to mushy peas, but they suited me perfectly. There was sweetness. I like the mint in there. I like the consistency. All round fantastic, as was the curry sauce. Now, the batter on that haddock, so crispy. I love the bubbles in that batter and the golden colour. The haddock itself, white, perfect. And it was just full of flavour. Those chips, wrong, just wrong. I'll tell you what, actually a little bit wrong about it as well. There wasn't enough of them. You know, Heston, come on, it's a potato, give more of them, because they were the best I've ever had. They were roast potatoes, as I said, unbelievable. Honestly, they were unbelievable. Onto the bill. The sourdough bread, that was £5. The Scotch egg, £8. Sausage roll, £7. The fish and chips, £31. Total of £51 for fish and chips. Okay, and some starters as well. It's all the money, isn't it? It's all the money. Look, guys, I'm not silly. This is one beyond for a special occasion. You know, it's here. It's in the Michelin guide. You know, it's there. It's top cooking, and I want to actually address that as well. Well done to the chefs. You know, well done, and well done to the service. The service was brilliant, but well done to the chefs there, because they've maintained a standard, and that standard is super high. Absolutely fantastic. Oh dear, it's a tough one because I can't give it top marks. And I can't give it top marks because, Heston, come on. Put some more chips on the plate. Come on. It's not good enough. You know it's not good enough because they are the best. They are the absolute best. If I had more chips there, I would give you a 10-star, but no. I'm going to give it 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Loved it. Guys, if you've been here, please put it in the comment section. You've been here, you've tried the fish and chips, you know how good they are, you know, because I'm going to get a lot of stick here, people saying, £31, Gary, you're completely mad. That's mad prices. It is mad prices, but you've got to understand the quality that's available here. If you'd like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And until next time, bye, Hinds Head. I won't see you for an awful long time, and I won't come back in a year's time because everyone will say that's naughty, but I had a great time here. Guys, you have a great day. Bye-bye. Well done, Heston. Genius. Genius. That's for sure. Genius. Let's go.